So, I found this. That's just what I haven't seen, and there's a lot more that I haven't seen on this list. But there's so much on here that I physically could not put all those on there. I spent like 15 minutes doing this. So, if there's something I haven't seen on this list, once we get it here, boom, it's on there. So you see the amount of scrolling that I'm after this episode. This is gonna be bad. But I just thought, hey, since I don't have my recording set up with me, I might as well just do something with a movie. So let's just do this. So a lot of these I have seen. I just haven't sorted through like all of them. I didn't want to bring them all back up because that hurts. That like my finger is like hurting right now. I see VeggieTales on this list, so that's nice. Well, a lot of anime down here. I haven't really watched a lot of anime. I'm gonna Rogue One up. All right, so let's start with Coco here. I'm not a big fan of Coco. It's never really like spoke to me in a way. Like I just kind of felt like I definitely think that Cars 3 was the better movie of 2017. So it's gonna have to go in C tier. But yeah, that's just one of the lower Pixar movies that I didn't really like it. Look at how much I have to scroll down. Look at the amount of scrolling. The Lion King is fine. Actually, it is a pretty good movie, but it's not like S tier. I'm going to have to put it in like low A tier because I think the Aladdin was better. Like Aladdin, it was way better. But Lion King's still really good. Polar Express is another one that's just like sure, it's B tier. I don't really have to say much about that. Like we all know, it's just B tier. The Sandlot, I do not like The Sandlot. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier because I don't really remember much about it. Like, so a lot of these movies in here, or not a lot, but some of these, like, I have seen Scooby Doo 2. I'm pretty sure I've seen Mulan 2. I just don't remember it. I don't want to rewatch them right now. So I do want to see a lot of these movies though. Like, I should probably watch Spirit because, yeah, it's just something I probably should see. Over the Hedge, I don't need to say anything. I've already talked about like how Over the Hedge is S tier in multiple videos. So yeah, it's S tier, no doubt about it. The Amazing Spider-Man. Now this is actually a pretty good movie, not gonna lie, but it is I think, not the weakest out of all the Spider-Man movies, but it is kind of there. It is. I'll put it in B tier, really high B tier. So I will like number these of how I like them, most of them at least. But if I get too lazy by the end of this video, I might have to split this up because there is a lot of movies. It took me a while to scroll down because it was glitching. So yeah, but there you go. Amazing Spider-Man, pretty good movie. Now we have the Amazing Spider-Man 2. There is a lot of problems with this movie. And it, frankly, deserves another movie because it is amazing. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like everything gets cleared up because of one scene, and that is the Gone, Gone, Gone scene. And that is amazing. That's the best scene in the movie by far. Alright, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp version of the classic Willy Wonka. It's actually pretty good. I'll put it in B tier, above Polar Express, but not above The Amazing Spider-Man. I do think The Amazing Spider-Man is a little bit better, but this movie is like still funny. It's great. I haven't seen the new one yet. I've heard that's like okay. Yeah, no, I should talk to you about that. Got Home Alone 2, and this actually is a pretty solid Christmas movie. I do plan on this holiday season. I know it's really far away. It's April, but I do plan on doing a Christmas movie ranked, and these movies will go higher because they're Christmas movies. But I'll have to put this one in. I'll put it in A tier above The Lion King because it is still pretty good. But yeah, it's a Christmas movie right now, and it's April, so. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I actually really like this movie. I have no idea why. I have so much fun every time I pop this in. But I'd have to put it above Lion King. I'm dissing on Lion King right now. I'm sorry. It actually doesn't deserve it. I'm going to have to put it here. But, I'm so sorry. But, I have so much fun every time I watch this. This might actually be, I think it's better than Home Alone 2, to be honest. I have no idea why I'm, oh my gosh, Jim Carrey's The Grinch. I have nothing, like, that is amazing. That's an amazing movie. I watched that now. I don't have the DVD. I should probably get a DVD. But this is probably the second best Jim Carrey movie. I'm going to talk about my favorite in a separate video because it really deserves that. It is one of the best. I've already mentioned that in a video, so if you haven't already, go watch that video. Alright, we got Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. I actually really like this one. A lot of people didn't, but I mean, I see why they don't, but I really do. I'd have to put it in, probably to put it in A tier, below Amazing Spider-Man 2, because I now see the problems with it, but it doesn't deserve S tier. This might actually go in S tier. I think it does, actually, because, like, maybe, we'll see what else has to go in S tier, but right now, we'll have to move some things around. Okay, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is one of the more boring ones, but it wasn't that, like, bad. I'm just putting it below Charlie and the Chocolate Factory here, but I don't know why we're counting those. Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. I don't remember this one at all. I'll put it in C tier because I don't really remember it, but I remember some parts about it, so that's why I left it on the list. Monsters University is a pretty good, like, this one's pretty good. The music still slaps to this day. I'll put it above, it's definitely A tier, I don't know where. I'd have to say it's, I'm trying to think what happened in The Rise of Skywalker. I'll put it below it for now, because I can't really think, but, yeah. We have The Little Mermaid here. One of the better Disney musicals, to be honest. I'll put it in low A tier. You know, I still like some of these movies better, but this is a pretty good movie. Jurassic World. This is a 2015 movie that takes place after all the first three. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to have to put it... I'll put it in low A tier, I think. Right here. Right here is good. I liked Alvin and the Chipmunks more than Jurassic World. It got saved by Chris Pratt. Now no one can get enough of him. The 2010 Diver Movie Kid movie is not very good. Well, it's pretty good, but, like, I don't like it. It's not great. I'll put it above. When I first watched it, I thought it was actually a pretty good movie, but now that I'm rewatching, I'm thinking about, like, oh yeah, Greg is a jerk. I'll put it in B tier, right here. Maybe these two could be interchangeable. I really don't care. E.T. 1982. That's a classic. I really enjoyed E.T. I'll have to put it in B tier. Where in B tier? Above Charlie Brown. It was a fun... Steven Spielberg is still doing excellent work, and E.T. just shows. That was even, like, look. You can see it here. Like, that's how popular it is, because it's the face of Amblin Entertainment. So that's... amazing. Mike Myers, The Cat in the Hat is S tier, no doubt. Actually, no, but I don't know. It might be. I don't remember last time a movie made me die, like, laughing as hard as that. Like, do I? Oh my god, I don't even know anymore. I'll put it high A tier. It's definitely better than Star Wars. I'm just rethinking. And that end song slaps. This is all for fun, guys, so don't... These opinions change in a week, guys. So don't... This is what I'm thinking about today. So, just because I put Lion King in B doesn't mean it won't go to F tier tomorrow. Don't... Chill out. Chicken Little. Why do I like Chicken Little so much? I have no idea. But I'm actually going to put it above Lion King. Why? Because it's amazing. Chicken Little is so good. I don't have no idea. That beginning song, though, slaps. Alright, we got Star Wars Force Awakens. I really like this one. I liked it more than the Rise of Skywalker, I think. Now I'll put it above the Cat in the Hat here. But, you know, yeah. What is this? Was Dune a remake? I have no idea. Oh, a Great Pumpkin Charlie. I did not mean to do that. Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Okay, I'm making a separate tier for, like, the Charlie Brown, because this is getting ridiculous fast. Because I have seen these, but I want to put them on a tier next to, like, other movies. Charlie, I'll call it CB. So I'll put you. You can come down, you can come down. Because they also got the Charlie Brown Christmas. I'll order these in the way I enjoyed them. Like that. There we go. Oh, the Mayflower Voyagers. I did not like this one. It came with this one. It was like its own separate thing, but like I didn't. Yeah. Shark Tale. Why? How many times did I say Shark Tale is like a B tier movie, and like you guys still don't believe me in how much I actually like Shark Tale? This question. There you go. It's not. It actually might be better than The Lion King. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put it here. These two movies, I'm getting so much hate for. I can already see the comment section. Okay, we got the live action Aladdin, which is actually not bad. I'll put it in low A tier. Put it above Little Mermaid. 10 minutes in, we barely made a dent. What is that? That needs to be like, why is that here? Back to the Future Part 3. That is a really good movie. I'll put it right here. That's good. I love the Back to the Future series. And coming up next, Back to the Future Part 2, which is an S tier movie. I cannot say that enough, but Back to the Future Part 2 is the best out of the series. It's amazing. And I can see why people like the third one the best, but hey. Oh my gosh, Avengers Age of Ultron is S tier. I cannot, like, people think I'm always joking when I say this, but it's S tier because, like, it's one of the most important things in the MCU. Like, it's probably one of the most important movies because you got all those plot points that get set up. It's just so funny, man. So that's S tier. It's better. Alright, this is such an unpopular opinion, but it's better than Infinity War. Wait, why you got them subscribing? Tangled, pretty good, not gonna lie. I'll put it above Little Mermaid over here. But, yeah. Funny side tangent. If you're watching this, you know who you are. So, we were in math class, and I guess my math teacher put on this, like, instrumental music thing from movies. And I think it was Disney because of all the Tangled songs. And they played a song from Star Wars. And I remember looking at my friend who's like, we're like the biggest Star Wars nerds. So I remember like looking over at him. He sits like a few feet away from me, but we're like in eye contact with each other. So we slowly turn and look at each other and just like don't say anything. Like we don't say anything. We just kind of like look at each other and then just go back to work. We don't even have to say it to know what we know. But no one understands our power. Hercules is also a pretty good movie. That was a weird side tangent. I'll put it below 2019 Aladdin, but it's A tier. It's pretty good. Also, okay, now I have another side tangent. Fortnite, you're dumb. Didn't you just buy 10% of Disney? Or no, did Disney just buy 10% of... I don't know. I don't know what happened. But this is Greek gods theme. How did you not put Hercules in the thing? Or made it Disney Hades? Have they lost their minds? That would have been the perfect introduction. A Hercules character. They're dumb. They're dumb. Okay, we get Infinity War. I'll still put it in S tier. But, because it is still very good. It is still a very good movie. But not as good as Age of Ultron. Madagascar, Escape to Africa. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Can we just put it in B tier and be done and call it better than The Lion? Okay, no, that's not. Yeah. Okay, Incredibles 2, not great. I'll put it in low B tier. Right here. That's pretty good. It wasn't that great, but it was still better than all these. So. Spider-Man 2 is S tier because it's the best one out of... Ooh, which is better? This might change. This is my favorite of the Raimi trilogy, but I don't know which one's better out of this one and this one. People, I know you want me to say Spider-Man 2, but I can't. I can't do it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is still better somehow. I have no idea. What's wrong? Like, this could change in, like, 2 days. I have no idea what's wrong with me. Monsters, Inc. is also very good. It's better than Monsters University. I'll put it below Monsters Inc. might actually be better than Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I'll put it there. So yeah, that's a very fun movie too. Bug's Life is not the greatest. It's okay. I didn't mean to put it in F tier, but I'll put it in B tier. Put it above Bug's Life. Or no, I'm sorry, I'll put it above Chicken Little. This feels wrong with this in here. I'll move it up. It actually is better than a lot of these. I'll put it above Tangled. Alright, Ice Age, not very good. I'll put it in C tier. I did not like it. I think Coco was still better, but Ice Age is not great. G-Force, I remember G-Force. I did not like G-Force. I have no idea what, like, Disney just kind of was, Disney was smoking something in the writer's room. And they popped a hamster ball out, so I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Stuart Little, that was a weird movie. I'll put it in B tier, below everything else, but that's a weird one. Now we got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, had a very shiny nose. I'll put it in this one. I'll just call it, like, don't really count. I'll put it in that. Like, these don't really count, so I'll put that in there. Brave is F tier. I cannot say that enough. So, okay, there is some good parts about it, but I still have to put it in a very high F tier. So, Frosty the Snowman also goes in the don't really count category. Or we got. I'll put it above. I'll put it above the live action one. Nah, no, it's above Home Alone 2, I think. Here you go. I like this one more than The Lion King. Horton Hears a Who, it's Jim Carrey, the best actor, which automatically puts it in an ass, but nope, it does not, because this one actually is not good. I think it's better than Chicken Little, at least, but hey. I still had a fun time. Sorry. I still had a fun time watching this, though. It's always a joy when I get to see Jim Carrey again. The Wizard of Oz. This is an old one. B tier. I'll put it below everything else. It's really old, so I have to respect it for that, but yeah. The Jungle Book. 2 songs in this movie are good, but the rest is not very good. I'll put it in C tier above everything else. 101 Dalmatians also I'm going to put in C tier, because I never really clicked with it. Yeah, I'll put it above Coco. You know, this is a pretty solid list so far. Yeah, don't question my list. Question my brain for liking all these movies. Clever the Chance Meatballs is very good. I have no idea why. I hated it as a kid, but now rewatching it. Oh, I didn't hate it, but it's just kind of like a meh movie. It's definitely A tier.
Can I put this away?
Sorry about that. So I'll have to put. I'll put it right. Right here. Alright, got Dumbo. It's also the C tier. There's a lot wrong with it. It's like a really short, like an hour and 4 minutes, I think, is how long this is. But it's crazy. Go watch Dumbo if you haven't already. It's like really close to. I think it's 1941. Dumbo was 1941. It was like number 3, I think. 4. I don't know. Peter Pan is so bad. I hate Peter Pan so much. It's better than it's better than these movies in D tier, but I did not like Peter Pan. I still don't. I haven't seen Hook, but at least Peter Pan and Wendy is like the only movie I would actually give a 1 out of 10 because I actually did not enjoy it. So at least that's better. But Beauty and the Beast, yeah, it's really good. Not gonna lie, it's really good. I think I'd rather watch Hercules though, to be honest. I'll put it here. I feel like I'm ganging up on these. I'm not. It's just like I didn't enjoy them as much. Is it because I'm a Marvel nerd? Yeah, it is, but you know. Goofy, gorsh. I wonder where a Goofy movie's gonna end up on this list. Yuck. Sorry. I'll put it in very high B tier. Same for the sequel. You know, very high. I liked the sequel more. So there you go. B tier. Gorsh. I didn't want to be put in the B tier. Go back to bed, Goofy. Puss in Boots. Who is your favorite fearless hero? This is a sequel. This one actually was not good at all. It's better than everything in C tier. Charlotte's Web. Oh, the classic from the 1950s, I think. Was also not very good. What do you know? I don't know. I don't want to spell Charlotte right now. Wace? It's a race to which mountain? This one was... What was... I remember watching this, but I don't remember what it was about. You go into B tier by default because I don't remember... Let's look up... Race to which mountain? 2009. Let's see what we get. It has Dwayne Johnson. It's like a... plot. Let's look at the plot. Oh yeah, they're aliens. I remember some parts of it. Didn't this movie have like a stacked cast though? Because that looks like Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, this one. I don't remember who that is, but she was in another movie. Tom Everett Scott was in this movie. Also, got my Chris the Rare Rabbit. I'm like getting nauseated because I had to know where to put all these movies. I'll put it right here. There you go. That's good. Right there. We'll do a few more. We'll do this right here. We'll do this right here. And then we'll end it off. And we'll come back to it. Iron Man is also a fine movie. It's not fantastic. I'll put it above Maddie. I'll put it right here. Right here. That's good. It was still fine. It was fine for what it was. It was just like... Yeah, you know. Muppets Most Wanted is the better one. It's probably the best Muppets movie. But like... Put it in low A tier. It was still really funny. Now I want to rewatch Muppets Most Wanted real quick. Like... So once we get to Home Alone, we'll stop for the day. Detective Pikachu is one I've seen, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what happens. It goes in B tier. I think I'll put it right here. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Cars is also... I'm rewatching it. It's not the C tier movie I thought it was, but it's also, like, not good, so I'll put it in B tier. I'll put it right... I'll put it above Diary of a Wimpy Kid, because this is still better. It's still pretty funny. It's just nothing compares to Cars 2. I mean, come on. Inside Out is still pretty good. Goes in A tier. I'm going to show him the Muppets Most Wanted up here. Right here. That's where it goes. Inside Out is above all of these. Put it right here. I think that's pretty good. The Haunted Mansion. I thought I was going to watch... I've seen, like, parts of Goonies, but not a lot. I had the DVD over there. I got it from a used movie store. So, I mean, I'm going to watch that eventually. So, maybe by the time I finish the series, I can put that on the list. But, I don't know. I'm not really good at watching movies. Well, I mean, I am, but it's, like, not... Yeah, you know, just be quiet. Let me do my thing. Wreck-It Ralph. I have it, like... I need to put more in S tier, but these just aren't it, Chief. I'll put it right here. It's A tier. It's still really good. I'm gonna wreck it. Night at Museum 2 was also not very good. I'll put it in C tier. I'll put everything in C tier. It was still pretty. It was pretty good, but not that fantastic. I went too far down. Up is... I'll put it below everything in A tier. They really didn't deserve to go against up these. So, yeah, I'll give it that. WALL-E. I think it's better than Up. Not too much. I'll put it there. Ratatouille is S tier. Probably below everything here. But, yeah, it's S tier. It's a really good movie. I need to talk about my top 4 Pixar movies in its own separate video. You already know what they are, but, like, I still want to talk about them because they're that good. Shrek the Third. It's C tier, but I don't know where in C tier. I think it's better. I'll put it... I think it's above Puss in Boots, actually. I mean, it was still bad. It was still very bad, but I'd rather watch that than Puss in Boots again. Santa Claus 3. Low B tier. I'll put it here. Santa Claus 2 was also very good. I'll put that in A tier right there, because it's a Christmas movie right now. And Home Alone, the first one, will go in... We'll put it in B tier, right here. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. We're going to finish off. Probably there's going to be 2 to 3 more videos on this, because there is a lot of movies, and I don't want to talk about them. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.